Welcome, fellow engineers. My name is Kiarra, and this is episode 1 of the environmental challenge Leave Only Footprints. And the reason for this particular challenge is because when you watch all the other YouTubers on space engineers, they rip up every planet they can get their hands on, and they don't care where they drill the holes or how deep they go, how scarred the landscape is, what trees they knock down. They just don't care. So this is kind of role-playing. I guess I'm an environmentalist, a tree hugger if you will, but I'm not an activist. But yeah, so we need to look after the planet, both in game and around the world too. So that is the challenge, and I'm going to allow myself to drill just 2 holes, and only 2 holes. So yeah, this is going to be tough. The other thing that I'm going to allow myself is, just to get started, if I come across any boulders which have, say, silver in or whatever, I'm going to allow myself just to nibble a little bit off the top, but not changing the shape. The shape has got to remain the same. So that means I will have a little bit of other resources, you know, the rarer stuff, silver, cobalt, gold perhaps, but not much. It's just going to be a very small smattering. So it is going to be a tough one. You might think, this is going to be easy, but actually no, it isn't. There's going to be a lot of travelling at first, which means I need hydrogen bottles, and that requires ice. So as I was coming down, floating down on a parachute, I did notice a lake, and I believe it was in this direction. And if it is here, below this mountain, which I think it is, then brilliant, I should be okay, and this would probably make a good place to set up a base. But remember, only 2 holes can I dig into the surface. I need to keep my footprint as small as possible, and the base will be hole number 1. Now then, a couple of things to explain. When I was recording this, the first 2 episodes, like an idiot, I did not check them. I just thought, yeah, this will be fine. But I discovered to my horror that there is a bug in the NVIDIA drivers, and when recording in shadow play or just normal recording, the video was stepping through at about 10 times the speed, all jerky and horrible, and the audio was totally corrupted. So yeah, I managed to fix it. I found a hot fix for it, but this caused me a lot of problems. Also, Space Engineers has been crashing and hanging a lot on me. Now, I've got a Ryzen processor with 24 cores and a pair of NVIDIA's RTX 2080 Ti's, which are SLI together, and I know that the SLI can cause problems with some games, so I need to be sorting that out as well. So the quality might change a little bit during these first few videos, but bear with me, I will get to the full 4K. this is something that I will do. I know I can do, because I know my graphics card's capable of it. So there we go. Now there's going to be quite a bit of maths involved with this challenge, because we have to take into account the curvature of the Earth, which is 120 kilometers, because if we're going to be burrowing out to a resource, we need to take that into account, and I will show you the math behind it and how to work it out. It's pretty cool actually, doesn't take much. Also, because of the lack of cobalt, apart from what's on the respawn ship, I'm not going to be able to do much first off. So I'm going to be having to use basic refineries, basic assemblers, and they don't work very fast. And if I'm going to be tunneling a long way using some automated process, then I'm going to have to work out the timings of it. So there's a little bit more math involved there to work out what the most optimum speed is to tunnel from A to B and make a road into it as well. So this is a big challenge. I hope you enjoy it, and thank you for watching. This is the tumbler, the dreaded tumbler. It's a right royal pain. But they do have some good stuff inside, so here's hoping. Now, these little mini structures have a pair of gyroscopes inside, which are set to 100% power, and one of the yaw, pitch or rolls is set to run at 10, 15, 20 RPM. So this gives it a bit of randomness. And the secret to stopping these or getting to the bits inside is to build a wall and try and trap it, not a road, which is what I'm doing here. But I do eventually get to it, and as you'll see. So let's see what happens.